Okay, so welcome to Martial Preneur TV. I've got my guest today, which is T.J Kennedy from HFM, Hybrid Fighting Method. And we've not met in person, but this is the first time face to face, isn't it, mate? And I was supposed to meet up with TJ last year, but things didn't quite work out, so we missed paths. But I've got him here just to talk a bit about being a full-time martial preneur and full-time martial artist, teaching what he wants to teach. So yeah, TJ, I mean, I don't know if you want to give everyone a little bit of a background about who you are and how you got to where you are at the moment.
Yeah, man. Well, it started, I guess, when I was a kid. You know, my father was into traditional martial arts. He did some Shaolin Kung Fu, he did some Taekwondo, some karate, and you know, had a collection of Bruce Lee movies, Van Damme movies. So that was my childhood, listening to stories of him, you know, about training and fighting and watching those movies. And so I grew up just loving it. And when I was a kid, that's when the Karate Kid came out. So that was kind of every kid my age wanted to be a friggin', you know, doing the fucking crane kick. We all wanted to be, you know, in karate. We all wanted to be this ninja. And I begged and I begged and I begged to go to martial arts, and they never did until I was in grade 9. I was 14 years old. They enrolled me in Taekwondo at a local school. My dad actually came and we went together. And that's, I mean, it just started, man. And I just didn't stop. And fast forward into adulthood, I started taking Krav Maga. I fell in love with that, and I was actually in school. I was taking a Bachelor of Theology, and I finished 3 years of a 4-year program. Between my third and my fourth year, I found Krav Maga, and I fell in love with it. So I decided that's what I wanted to do with my life. So I just dropped out of school, took all that time and that money that would have been going to the final year of school, and I put it towards martial arts. And, so I never finished my degree, and I just pursued martial arts full steam. And fast forward about 6 years later, after teaching Krav Maga for about 5-6 years, started my own business. And then in 2009, I started the hybrid fighting method, which was just because I didn't really like all the things Krav Maga had to say about certain things. You know, they had certain solutions to problems and attacks, and I thought a little bit different. I thought maybe Jiu-Jitsu has a good answer, or Muay Thai over here has a good answer. And a real eye-opener for me is when I was training in Muay Thai, and we had my training partners were training for 4, 5, 6 months in Muay Thai. We had them come over to spar with some of the Krav Maga guys that had been training for 4 or 5 years, and they just creamed them. Right. I didn't understand how that could be possible. So